then you can shop competitively. You should know how effective your products are from your cleaners, and you should have a tracking system on that. If you decide to use a new product, how are you going to decide if that product is better than the old product if you haven't tracked how good the old product is? You got to have statistics to know if it's any better. And you need to figure out a way to see how satisfied your clients are. When you put a new product out there, you need to go, okay, these are the inbound calls, or that this is what customers have told us about our cleaning since we started using this new product. Has the response gotten better or worse? And are you tracking that? Or again, are you just going, I got the feeling it's getting better? Whenever you say, I got the feeling, something's wrong. The next key factor is strategic planning. You need to have long-term visions of management and staff. And I'm going to tell you right now, it seems like this isn't important to you when you're in stage 1, but it is, because one problem my clients have is when they get to stage 2 and they need to bring in the first person in the office, they haven't prepared anybody for it and they have to go to the outside world, and that's not a good way to hire. It's not good for morale in your company. It's also long training and uptime. You don't know if they're going to last. You need to get one of your people in the field ready to step into the office, and you should have that in mind when you hire your very first person to clean houses. If when you had 2 cleaners, you talk to this cleaner and you talk to that cleaner, and about their own individual problems. When you have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cleaners, you truly can now start trending what is happening in your company and look for things that might be going wrong as a trend. We had some serious floor problems. Oh my gosh, that's how I ran into speed cleaning, and because they had the schmops, and I was looking for a better way to clean a house than the mop system we were using. That happened in stage 2 for me. There's no way I had time to look into all this at stage 1. I was just trying to get enough mops, string mops of all things. But that's how I ran into this particular speed cleaning and core. It eventually evolved into what I call core training. But I trended that floor problem and knew that, oh my gosh, 90% of our complaints were coming and redos were coming from the floors. So I found the schmops. We went to that system. It cut it in half, maybe 60%. Now, those numbers I'm making up because I don't remember exactly. But as I got into stage 3, I had to readdress this problem one more time because I was still getting the majority of my complaints from floors. And I realized it was that I was not giving them enough schmop covers. If they never have to rinse them once and they can change them a lot, then you won't get floor complaints. So I was giving my supervisors for their team 6 schmops for each kitchen so that they could change it a lot. We didn't have any issues, and you know what? We didn't. That got us to stage 4. So you'll want to trend that. Again, you want to trend data from the clients. So your software system should be taking data that you're getting from clients, like the response cards that are maybe trended, that are maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you should be able to put into that should go into your software, and you should be able to see, and this is why I didn't change people who cleaned whatever, because I could see that team 5, the bathrooms had this kind of responses, so I know how that bathroom person is doing. I don't have to try and figure out who cleaned the bathroom that day. So automated credit cards, you need to track your redos, reasons, and teams and trend that. This is totally different. A lot of my clients don't even know how many quality cancels they had last year. You should know at stage 1 how many sales you made, how many were repeat sales, how many were one-time sales for last year, how many cancels you had, how many of those were due to quality, how many were due to finance, and how many were due for other reasons. Most of my clients who call me, or prospects who call me, don't even know that. At stage 2, you should automatically know that. What you should also be doing now is tracking redos, trends for redos. How many redos did you have last year? Of the redos, how many were due to floors? How many were due to dusting? How many were due to bathrooms? What were the reasons, and what teams had them, and trend that. So you can take, like I did at floors, obviously something was going wrong. You don't know that if you're using your gut and not looking at a trend. Oh, really? I thought we were doing good in that arena. Obviously, we're not. Data and information analysis, you should know the percent turnover by category. Again, very few people can tell me until W-2 time how many employees they had last year for how many positions they actually kept filled. People are going to me, oh my God, I had 24 employees last year and I hired 24 people and I only have 5 people. Well, yeah, but you should be looking at that every day, not just, at the end of every month, not at the end of the year. But at stage 2, I want you to take this a little bit further. I want you to take this into, why did they leave? You've got 24 people you can trend now. That's a lot. If you're in business for 20 years, you're going to have 400 people you can trend. Well, a lot more than that because you'll have a lot. You'll probably have 1,000 people that you have hired and gone through in 20 years. You don't need anybody to do a survey for you. You've got your own survey. Do people last longer when they come to you with experience or without experience? Do people last longer when they're under 25 or over 25? Do people last longer when they have a GED than a high school degree? Is there some previous job that automatically, almost always seems to bring you a good employee, like a waitress or a bank clerk or something? Is there some consistent previous job that you could be going to look for your best people? Start trending more than just how many people you hadn't quit. Why did they quit?